Enrollment for Seller Fulfilled Prime is back on Amazon. I'm going to let you know some of the benefits of it that they're saying that it has and what the requirements are to get it. My name is Justin. This is the Winds of Change channel. Thank you for stopping by. So, Seller Fulfilled Prime is something that Amazon had done in the past. They sent an email out today. It's the end of October. It's like the third week in October today. They sent out an email and said basically, hey, last time we opened Seller Fulfilled Prime, all of you were pretty much a letdown and didn't meet our Amazon FBA Prime standards, so we stopped the enrollment. That lasted for a while. However, in October of 2023, they reopened it, but with some strict guidelines. So let's talk about first why you would want Seller Fulfilled Prime. If you are somebody who doesn't ship a lot of FBA, in other words, you're not taking your products, sending them to Amazon to store in the warehouse for them to deal with customer service, you're somebody who's doing fulfilled by merchant where you're shipping items from your warehouse or your home, then you are fulfilled by merchant. And if you are already doing that in bulk and you really have really good metrics, then this program is going to really help you because it's going to give you the Prime badge, which is really the biggest benefit. Really the only benefit that I can see of having Seller Fulfilled Prime. So when a buyer goes on to Amazon and they're looking for items, there are some people who only search Prime. Like for me, if I buy off Amazon as a Prime member, 9 times out of 10, I buy Prime because I know that the customer service is going to be taken care of. On top of that, I get the 2 day or sooner free shipping. So I'm always looking for Prime. As a matter of fact, I can search for Prime only, right? So if you're looking for an item, you can filter by Prime only, and I do that, and a lot of other people do that as well. So if you do get into the Seller Fulfilled Prime program to a customer, even though you're shipping it from your place of business, not Amazon, that they're not going to be able to tell the difference. It's going to say Prime. So to them, might as well be buying it from an Amazon warehouse, right? So that's the biggest thing. A lot of items, there is a lot of competition, and that Prime badge is going to move you up to the top. It's also going to have that free shipping with Prime badge, so it's going to say that on your items. So people are going to be more likely to buy it. It gets you more exposure, could get you more traffic on the listing, right? Sets you apart from a lot of other sellers. That's the benefit of it. But let's look and see what it takes to actually get into this program. I was actually surprised. When I heard that it was back, I was excited. But then I was really surprised at the restrictions that they have on here. So you're going to have to answer for yourself, is this worth it for you or not? So 4 steps. This is right from Amazon. You can Google this and it's going to go through exactly what you need. So you can't just sign up and get approved or not approved. You have to go through the trial and you have to pre-qualify for the trial. So what are the pre-qualification criteria to start the Seller Fulfilled Prime trial? So this is just to get into the trial to see if you can get approved, to see if you make the cut, to see if you're worthy enough to carry that Prime badge. So you have to have a U.S. address. That's pretty easy for most of us here in the U.S. You have to have a professional selling account. Again, if you're interested in Seller Fulfilled Prime, you probably already have a professional seller account. Anyway, meet the following criteria over 90 days. Okay, so to get into the trial, you have to have this over the past 90 days, 3 months. You have had to have self-fulfilled at least 100 packages, cancellation rate of less than 2.5%, valid tracking rate greater than 95%, late shipment less than 4%. Okay, so for me, these aren't very hard to meet. If you're doing good customer service, then you should be getting these anyway, right? Especially if you're having like 2 day shipping or something like that, right? So none of that matters up to this point. You just have to meet these metrics. So then you get into the trial. Now here's where the rubber meets the road. This is where it gets a little intense, I think, at least for sellers who are doing this part-time or even sellers who are doing this full-time to get in here and to maintain this. So here's the trial, 30 days. So you get accepted into the program. You're into this trial for 30 days. You have to ship 100 or more packages from Prime trial orders. So in 30 days, you have to ship 100 packages from Prime trial orders. You have to have on-time delivery rate of at least 93.5%. Okay, now that 93.5% is sort of really out of our control, right? I mean, you could get these things the same day. Your orders, you could get them, pack them, ship them the same day. Something can happen with shipping. Okay, so we're not really in control of a lot of that. But 93.5% out of 100, that's pretty generous. That's what, 6.5 orders or so that you're allowed to be late. Valid tracking rate of 99%. That's easy. That's probably the easiest one. You just have to put the tracking number in there. And if you're doing this through Amazon, it's going to give you the tracking number anyway. Seller initiated cancellation rate of less than 0.5%. Now, I'm not a math guy, but I know that 1% of 100 is 1. So that's a half an order out of 100. So if you ship the minimum 100, you'd have a half an order, right? So that's the 0.5%. That's some weird math, but essentially what I'm saying is, and what this is saying is, the cancellation rate has to be almost nothing. So out of 100 orders, you don't even really get one to mess up on to cancel the order. So if you list that you have 100 of an item and you sell 101 on accident, you're already pretty much hosed right there, right? So pretty strict guidelines, which I do appreciate as a consumer. Like, I want to know that if I'm buying something Prime, that the people that are in this program are actually going to give me the service that I want. So I understand it. And then meet the minimum thresholds for 1 day and 2 day delivery speeds as viewed by Prime customer detail page. So you're giving them what they want as far as the 1 to 2 day delivery speeds. And that's fair, right? I mean, they pay a monthly fee to be a Prime member for that. That's a big thing. Okay, so now that you're in it, you get approved of that. Now what do you have to do to maintain it? Well, you have to offer free 1 and 2 day shipping. That's not really a huge deal. Like for me, I already offer free shipping, and most of it's not 1 to 2 day though. A lot of it would be 3 or 4 days. It's like Parcel Select or Ground Advantage now is what they call it, or UPS Ground or something like that. Free nationwide standard shipping for all customers. So it's all got to be free shipping. Meet the minimum thresholds. We already went over that. And an on-time delivery rate of 93.5%. So that's the same. You have to maintain that. So out of every 100 orders, pretty much you can miss 6 out of every 100 to stay in there. Valid tracking rate 99. It's the same. Easy. Seller initiated cancellation rate. You have to meet this all the time, right? 0.5. So this is essentially saying you can never, hardly ever cancel an order. Okay. Ship and deliver Prime orders on weekends, Saturday and Sunday, and both. So this is meaning you're not taking the weekends off. You're shipping out through the weekend. To offer free returns on items weighing under 50 pounds. That's, a lot of times if customers argue, they're going to get the free return anyway, but this is saying that you have to offer free returns. So when you sell something, you can't ever click no returns on it because you have to offer them in this program. Weighing under 50 pounds. And then all post-order customer service inquiries are managed by Amazon. So that's sort of cool, I guess. So after the order, customer service is managed by Amazon. That sounds to me like if somebody has an issue, you send it over to Amazon just like you would a normal Prime order. So that is pretty cool. So you have to ask yourself, is that something that is worth it for you? It sounds to me like a lot of hassle, but let me know if you're part of this program, if you've been part of this program, let me know how it works for you. Do you see an increase in sales? Is it something you absolutely love and you strive to maintain that high level of service and of criteria to stay in the program? Or are you just stressing yourself out to get orders out the door every single day so that you can keep that Prime badge? Because for me, I feel like that's probably what it would be like. I'd be stressing myself out to get orders out the door every single time with maybe not a whole lot of return. But everybody's in a different boat. Bigger sellers who have employees and stuff like that, we're selling enough volume to maybe make up for some of those cancellations and that kind of stuff. Maybe that will benefit them. I don't know. So let me know what you think. I am excited, though, that it is back open. At least Amazon is re-enrolling people into it, so that's pretty cool. If you are somebody that's going to help, go out there and get it. I am probably not going to go for it just because the criteria is pretty strict for what I'm doing. Most of my stuff goes fulfillment by Amazon. The Seller Fulfilled Prime program may not be for everybody, but it might be for you. Hope this clears some stuff up. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, any comments. Thanks for stopping by. Until next time, I'll catch you all later.